Hey guys, welcome back with my Vamos once more. We are doing a speaker upgrade. My ones that I currently had kind of busted. So I'm going to show you how to do a quick speaker upgrade. I just got some 4-inch Pioneers on Amazon. I'll try to show you all the part numbers, stuff like that, and how to take the door panel off, all of that. So yeah, let's get to it. Quick thing too. Watch this video completely before doing this on your van because I do some things wrong. We're in an incorrect order. So yeah, watch it all the way through first. Thanks. So I haven't done the driver's side yet, but basically what you're doing, so you have your speaker down here and then your handle right here. And then I believe there's gonna be, yeah, we might have to take these off, but we'll see how to get into it. But yeah, there's gonna be just a couple clips on the inside that you'll just be able to pull it out. And it's pretty straightforward from there. First, I'm just gonna start with taking this screw out of the handle, and then I'll just show you how to take the handle apart. Now that I got that screw out, we're just gonna pop it out. And there's gonna be this little hook back here, and you're gonna just try and take that hook off, and then pull. You're gonna kind of twist it out, so kind of like a down motion. So let me get that off real quick. All right, so I got this little bit off, and I wonder if I can just do this one-handed. Yep, so just one-handed, just get it out like that, and then you can just set that off to the side. And then next I'm gonna pull the door off of the studs if I can. Ooh. Like this, just kind of pops it out. All right. The way this is set up is you just kind of pull it out, and then you can disconnect the wiring from here. And then there's going to be a bolt right here and a bolt up here, and then a third one right there. And then we should be able to just pull the door off, and then you're gonna go like an up and out, but I'll show you how to do that. So let's get this out of here. All right, so I've got those all out. Probably don't pull the door off of, the panel off the door until you do this. So do this part first, actually. And then you're gonna just lift up and out. So I'm gonna set this panel back here in the back of the van because I don't want to set it on the ground. But yeah, so we're in here now, and let's get down to the speaker. All right, so here we are at the speaker. This is gonna be these two bolts that we screws that we gotta worry about. As you can see, my cone is gone, but we're gonna take this one out, and I'm gonna put the replacement in. So let's do that. All right, so we've got that all taken out. We're just gonna pull this out right here, and then there's gonna be this little clip that you gotta worry about. So just take that off, and then I'll show you how to put the new one in. All right, and then for the adapter, since I didn't want to cut and do any like real wiring, I went with this Metra. It's 7278000. That's the part number. I got mine locally at a Best Buy. You can order probably elsewhere. I bet you Crutchfield probably has something like this. The piece you're looking for is going to look like this. So it's going to have the two little prongs that are going to connect to that right there, and then these are going to be your two wires running to the speaker. So let's go ahead and go down here. And then we're just gonna clip this in. Okay, so just like that, and then that's all clipped in. And then for our speaker, I went with this Pioneer right here, TS G1020S. It's just a pack of 2 of them. I think they were like maybe like $40, $50 on Amazon. I'm not a huge music head, so I just wanted something clear. But anyways, we're gonna come down here, and it's gonna be really simple. So you only have 2 options. You've got the big one and the small one, and it'll be the same thing with this adapter. So you're gonna just put the big one on the big one and the small one on the small one, and then yeah. All right, and then I just kind of bend these in to kind of match the old one. That way it can all fit in here easily. So I'm just gonna kind of stuff this in there, and then I don't have another set of hands, so I'm gonna figure this out. Hopefully that's in frame. All right, so got that. Let's take our screw. Might help if I don't drop it. And now that's all lined up on there, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off making sure these are all tight, since I don't like to tighten all the way until all of the screws are in. Oh geez, I almost just took out my cone right there. You can hear a nice V6 in the background. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Just like that, a little bit of dust, but yeah, so she's all hooked up there. And then you can just go ahead and put the door back on. So what I do recommend is, I had a little bit of trouble on the passenger side. Make sure you get the panel. You're gonna want to slide it back on over this right here, and then make sure your lock can also go through too. And then it'll kind of just clamp down and then just line all the holes up, and you should be able to put it back on. And then make sure you actually have all of these, because I just busted that one. And there's a second one right here. So make sure you have everything on correctly. So. Just like that. Perfect. I'll make sure. Haha. See, this one was much smoother than that one, because that one I actually didn't know what I was doing. You guys are learning with me. All right, so let's get that control unit back on. Fantastic. that baby back on. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what might help? The door. All right, don't do that. All right, now that we're done being all excited, now you can do this. Wow, would you look at that? Very nice, very nice. Okay. You're just gonna kind of do the same thing with the door handle. You're just gonna reverse it up on there. It's better to use two hands. I'm not gonna use two hands because I don't have three hands to hold the camera. So I'm just gonna put that on there, and then you're gonna put that little latch back on top of it to hold it, and then I'll get it in there. All right, I got that one on, and then you kind of just want to wiggle it in there until you see. There we go. Until you see that hole for the screw to go back into, and then screw it up, and then you're basically done. And there she blows. So speakers are in, they're all wired up. Can't really record myself turning the speakers on, but I'm gonna try them out, and then I'll tell you how they sound. I love how you can still kind of see the speaker in there too. It's really nice. I just did the test. It sounds great, super crisp. I got it up to a pretty high sound, and it still sounds super clear. I did the left and right test. It sounds fantastic. Nice little, not really OEM plus, but a nice little stock plus extra upgrade. That way you don't have to listen to crispiness through these speakers. It is nearly a 30-year-old car, but yeah, it's pretty nice. The van's coming along. I'm hoping to do some more to it soon, but that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'll try to keep you guys updated. But see you guys later.